I've been on a few dates now, and I'm pretty sure if a girl's crying, the last thing I would do is kiss her. If anything, I would comfort her, but I definitely wouldn't kiss her. So I don't. Maybe Japan has different logic. Maybe I should go to Japan and try this out. That'll work. But yeah, I don't. You just don't do that. It's just weird. What is up, ladies and gents, and Nate here bringing you my review for Noragami Aragoto Episode 9, and I do apologize that this review is going up late. It was Thanksgiving week and weekend. I had family over, had no time to record anything or watch anime at all. But yeah, it's going up now, so better late than never, right? Anyway, this episode was really, again, another solid episode for Noragami, and yeah, we're getting NTR'd. If you watch hentai, you know what that means. If you don't watch hentai, just Google it. You'll find out. You just don't watch anything. Just go to Urban Dictionary, type in NTR, and you'll find out what it means, and you'll see what's coming. Because oh man, I'm not excited what's coming. Actually, I think I need to reword that statement because I am excited to see how the situation is resolved and how this arc is going to play out. But I'm not excited to see what things happen and how it makes Yato suffer, because that's all that's happening, honestly. Because in this episode, we see that Hiyori is forgetting Yato and Yukine, and I'm not excited to see that. What kind of bothers me is, why doesn't Yukine just visit Hiyori and just like hang out with her instead of studying? I understand he wants to be a good exemplar, I believe the name was, to Yato, and it's I do appreciate that, because even Kazuma points out that Yukine is becoming a much better and much smarter and much stronger, and just becoming a better overall person, which again I do enjoy. It's just that he can go spend time with Hiyori every now and then to just be like, hey, don't forget about Yato, nudge nudge. I also like how during triple date, one of Hiyori's friends liked the guy who kissed Hiyori, which I don't think we got a name for him yet. We might have, I just don't remember. And she just ended up going for a totally different guy. That, I never see that happen before, which is weird. Or at least I think it's weird, because I honestly never seen that before. But if it works, it works. I'm not complaining about that. So switching over to Yato's side of the episode, we see in this episode that he's doing one last job for Nora and whoever this father guy is, and he basically goes to the underworld and faces off against Izanami. And if you played Persona like I have, or at least Persona 4, you know exactly who Izanami is and how powerful she is. And I thought it was pretty cool, because I was like, oh hey, Izanami, I know exactly who that is thanks to Persona. So look, video games helping me gain knowledge about Japanese deities. Yay. Anyway, I thought it was pretty cool that Izanami turns into the person, or the female person that the seer, I guess you could call him, it treasures the most. And we see that, Izanami turns to Hiyori, and she kind of stays that way for the most part, because I guess it's Yato's story, so she just stays that way instead of going to Ebisu's person, whoever that was. It was really weird. I thought it was like, that's a weird thing. Anyway, Ebisu's there. He's trying to get this brush so he can, capture phantoms and use them as puppets. Whatever the situation may be, even the gods are trying to deal with that situation as well. And it's going to be like Yato's, thing, or Yato's adventure or journey or storyline is going to cross paths with, I guess, if you say Bishamon's and the other gods storyline, be like with Ebisu, and it's be like, oh snap. Anyway, there is a small scuffle between Ebisu and Yato, which I thought was pretty cool. And we get to see a little bit of Ebisu's fighting style. We see that he isn't, he doesn't have actually any weapons besides from Nora. Or that's her, I just call her that, even though she has a bunch of names, we see that Yato uses her, and then, Ebisu calls his name of her, and then she turns into a gun. And I thought that was pretty cool. And that's honestly the only weapon he had. The other weapon he had were his gloves, which basically was controlled by his regulars and just helped him fight. We also get into a little bit more depth with Yato and his whole ideology in general, which I, for one, enjoyed a lot. Just seeing how, that he was created from people's dreams, or not dreams, but wishes, and, stuff like that. And he's like, well, I'm alive now, and, I just want to keep on living. I just enjoy that mentality. And even Ebisu says that's interesting. and yeah, it just gives more depth into Yato, and definitely like the thing about this show is that it gives you like it has this like real life lessons in it, which I enjoy from from certain anime because it's like, hey, that's actually true, and I can relate to that. Like I never personally dealt with depression, but I feel like if someone has dealt with depression, this episode, like I feel like that could hit home. Like just dealing with the situation of like, I'm alive now. I should make the best of it and try to keep on living and start finding things to fight for. And anyway, I was getting sidetracked. Moving on to the actual episode. It looks like next episode we're actually gonna still deal with Izanami and just deal with her and try to get out of the underworld, and hopefully Yato can go meet with Hiyori and Yukine again like he wants to, and have friends again and not be with Nora, because obviously Nora is a bad influence on Yato. Not a bad influence, she's just like a bad person around Yato, and it just doesn't sit well with Yato and both us as an audience. Anyway, my overall thoughts of the episode was that, again, another amazing episode from Noragami. One of the things I love about Noragami, and I keep on saying this, is that, because it's true, is that, the fact that they're able to, mix in humor with dark themes, like, well, and make it, like, dark, not dark humor, but, they just, like, mix humor and dark themes together well. And one of the things was like when when Yato actually runs into Ebisu for the first time in the underworld, it's like they have this whole comedic gag, and I thought it was actually pretty well played out. Though I can see if people complain about it, it's like, oh, it killed the tension and all that stuff. So I can definitely see that point, but it doesn't bother me personally since I like comedy and that's just the type of person I am. But I can definitely see where other people could get angry at those sort of things. But hey, those are just my thoughts. Let me know yours down in the comments below. And with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys all next time. Till then, bye-bye.